ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Blackfrey Rebellion Westeros Total War. You know the drill. Anyway, guys, you may notice that a lot has changed since we last left off. Like I said, it will be a couple of turns ahead, and when I mean a couple, I mean a couple. We'll do a quick recap of what you guys have missed. It's pretty much just been me recruiting, but there is a little story behind it that I did not record because it had no battles whatsoever, so it really would have been a pointlessly long and boring video to do. So yeah, we will do a quick overhaul of what we've missed. When we last set off, we were at Dragonstone, sieging it. We took Dragonstone and stayed there for a few turns to replenish our forces and build our numbers. After a while, I at least decided that we were vastly outnumbered and still at war with everybody. I needed trade rights, and I needed them fast. So, I used what money I had left, and I sued for peace. Not an alliance, but peace nonetheless. And peace has reigned. For now. After a while, I realized that even with 3 settlements that I had, Rook's Rest, Driftmark, and Dragonstone, I did not have the income, or the settlements, or the space, or the location to make war. I was against, and I still am, Lannister, Tyrell, Baratheon, Martell, and even the Starks now, who have joined this alliance. It's only the Greyjoys who are in fact at war with this, and the only thing that's saving them is the fact that they are on the islands. So, realizing this, I think my character started praying to his gods, because shortly later, in about 5 turns, I got an announcement that House Aegon had been destroyed. I thought to myself, what the hell? Did they go to war with House Lannister or something when I wasn't looking? And apparently they must have. Because if we go over here, we notice that Lannister controls the salt pans. Now, I'm relatively sure that Aegon controlled the salt pans at some point. It does have it on my map marked as Aegon. But they're not there anymore. It's all Lannister. They've all died. So, I came to the conclusion that what must have happened is Aegon had what's little left of its family tree left was in salt pans. So when the Lannisters took salt pans, they killed off all the Aegon family. This in turn destroyed the faction, and all of the Vale was under the control of rebels. So I thought to myself, I'll be damned if I'm letting the Lannisters take the Vale, and marched over there and sent my ships over to the Vale as soon as possible. I took every single village in the Vale. Luckily the Lannisters felt absolutely no need to take this giant strategic location from me. Stupid AI. Yeah, blessed by the gods in that fact. It's a brilliant place to launch a attack on the Riverlands. Previously, my only place and only income was the islands around Crownlands and Blackwater Bay, so with the Vale under my control, I managed to get to an extraordinary amount of money, and then start building and building and building my forces until I, well, had so much that I think if we end a couple of turns here, we'll be in a really good amount of debt to the Iron Bank, I think. But that will all change, of course. You can't go to war without money, and I've just spent fucking probably all of my money training up my men and building my men. It's actually quite decent unit forces that I've got. Quite a lot of armored swordsmen and knights all ready to attack. There are currently 5 stacks of Blackfrey men in the Vale, being led by the Crown Prince, and 5 stacks of Blackfrey men being led by the King from the Crownlands, who will be going up against Tyrell and Lannister at Maidenpool, while the Prince will be going on the Riverlands and securing the lands there. Now, before we start war, we'll have a look at the family tree and what the current situation is there. Now, the King only currently has 2 sons alive. The Prince, of course, who is still alive and now married to a Martell girl, with 2 daughters and a son. His youngest son, who recently came of age, has 1 son and a daughter. He's married to nobody important. Now, the marriage to Martell, I'm hoping at the very least, now that I'm on good terms with them, that when war comes, they will join my side, instead of the alliance that they're with now. They'll break their ties with Tully and Lannister. Not Tully, Tyrell and Lannister. They'll then join me and attack the Reach from the south, right behind in the Tyrell's back door. Bow chicka wow wow. But, long story short, I'm hoping that in the coming war I have a strong ally in the south to keep the Tyrells busy and off my back. Because right now, I'm assuming that because I'm the only enemy that they have, they're allied with everybody else, that they've moved most of, at least the bulk of their forces to this little border here in the Crownlands. Now, whether or not that's the case, I do believe that Lannister still has Greyjoy forces on their ass, so I doubt that they'll all be here, but we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. So guys, I think that's covered everything that I've done. Taken Dragonstone, been lucky enough that House Aaron, I mean, I feel kind of evil saying it because they were my allies. In fact, the only ally that I had during the rebellion. At least the first stage of the rebellion. I guess it's Rebellion Monk 2 now, but nevertheless. They were pretty much the only ally that I had. Unfortunately, they really didn't do anything other than get themselves killed. So, with the Vale now under my control, I can do so much more with it than they ever could. So, after that, I rallied my men, put them into position, and here we are now. So guys, it's been like 5 minutes explaining what I've been doing. Let's do this. Now, I've come to the conclusion that it is probably a better idea if I stick to keeping my host in one location.
Yes.
Rather than cutting off and separating my men, which would be a stupid idea, I think. Because if we are all together in a giant host of guys, and they can't sneak up on me and attack me with, or outnumber me in any way.
Men, march! We shall not relent, ever!
So if I stick all of my guys ready in position.
Of course. Forward.
An honor, my king. Yes. An honor to serve, my lord. I will make them fear you. Yes. Orders, my lord. Forward!
Move these down and hope to hell.
Move out.
Lancers hate me now. Quite a lot. The Lancers hate me quite a lot. But if I move this down, and all we have to do is hope that the coming war with Tyrell and Martell will...
My lord.
Tyrell and Lannister and Martell will...
Yes, Lord.
Not stay with them, but they'll join me in the coming war. So guys, let's see, shall we? So begins the war. I do not forget. You will pay for the deaths of my brethren and my allies.
We march to our enemy's doom!
Moment of truth, guys. Has Martell broken off their alliance with Tyrell and the others? Or have they betrayed me yet again? Bastards. Okay, can I don't know, make an alliance with them again? We'll try in a minute. Hopefully we'll be able to get them back on our side. They're not our enemies, but they are not our friends.
Honor and courage, soldiers. We march to war.
Okay, let's take a look. Armored spearmen, mostly. So, into the fray.
Courage, men. God will be with us as we meet the enemy.
But anyway guys, this should be quite an awesome little fight. Whether or not we're going to be outnumbered by the Tyrells and the Lannisters, I have no idea what their force size is. Whether they outnumber me, or what is going on here. We've kind of a downhill situation with the fact that Martell's decided to not join me in this war. Kinda sucks, but nevertheless, we will make do. And hopefully they'll decide to join me in the coming days. I'd rather not kill them, considering the whole marriage agreement that we've got going. I hope that would be enough to keep them on our side, but apparently not. Now, did anyone else catch if they had any... Do they have any... No, they do not. They have no ranged infantry at all.
Units fly like the wind!
closer and closer as we go. If we can get them to attack us rather than the other way around. Okay, let's split my units, my cavalry at the very least, in two. Stick my general that side. Actually, my general can go this side, where it's least defended. And these guys can go this side. Once they're in position, we'll move. Okay, we'll group these units that are going to attack the front line into one group here. Now those guys can go to that side, and these guys can go on that side. So we've got the right units going to flank around the right hand side here.
Heavy infantry! Move! Move! Heavy infantry! Move! Move! Heavy infantry! With all haste! Heavy infantry! Run! Heavy infantry! Run! Move! Move! Heavy infantry! Run! Heavy infantry!
And we've got these guys that are going to flank around here.
Heavy infantry! Heavy infantry! With all haste! With all haste! Heavy infantry! Run! Heavy infantry! With all haste!
And now we move our cavalry around here.
Units, move on.
Stick these guys on defensive mode for now. Surround our men. Surround their men.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Stand now and break the spirit of his army. Only half the enemy force remains.
This victory is indeed in the bag. Okay, he's there, he's there. Good, good, good. here, them over here, them there. And make sure everyone's doing their job, which indeed they are.
Heavy infantry.
And where is these guys at? Doing much?
Heavy infantry. Attack quickly. Heavy infantry. Attack quickly. Heavy infantry. Attack quickly. Heavy infantry. Quickly. Double tap.
Pull you guys back. There's no need for me to be doing them. You can go deal with these renegade double forces over here.
Double tap. With all haste. With all haste. Move, move. Attack quickly.
You can take those, and then General can come around here and deal with this though. Here. Oop, wrong button.
Heavy infantry.
Okay, guys all group everyone here into one group. Oop, wrong button again.
General's bodyguard. Completed, Your Majesty. General's bodyguard.
Okay,
Look
got this
how
little guy
our
here. Yep,
town-
and
This
then
is
that's
a
it.
clear victory that
Beat the
goes
shit
to
out of
only men of great virtue.
war breeds opportunity. You're fucking telling me. A little civil war, and they all managed to ally against me and just kick some ass, really.
God has delivered us unto victory!
Should have executed them, but
I will make them fear you. We march.
An honor. Orders, my lord. Yes, lord. Move out.
Your will shall be obeyed. Get marching.
Your will, my king.
okay.
Yes.
While we're here, all the Lannisters.
Moving to engage. Yes, my king. Surrounding and besieging this settlement. Men
I will make them.
Orders, my lord. Yes, my king.
In order. You should fear us coming, my.
Your will, my king.
Okay, guys.
An honor, my
Just make
king.
sure that I haven't put on skip out mode at night.
My lord.
Now, I'm not at war with Baratheon yet, and I'd like to remain not at war with Baratheon. So we'll hang back and see what the future holds for them. At the very least, I can keep some men at that bridge that we were defending previously outside King's Landing, and hope to hell that...
Perhaps we could
You want a
sort our
ceasefire?
differences this time. We understand you. Good day to you.
No, Lannister.
Yes,
I
Lord.
do not
Nothing
forget
going
my
beyond
enemies.
for. Raise the fort.
We shall not relent, ever! Leave your mercy behind, men! We shall show them none!
Okay, once
If
again,
the
we
enemy
slowly
show you
and
mercy
wipe
in
out the Crown
battle,
units.
do
There's quite a
not
fucking lot of them.
return it! Kill them! Units, await my order. General's bodyguard.
And this is one of the units that I gave the King and the Prince, the two of my best armies I had that I trained in Dragonstone. That's why they have the experience and the weapons thingies. Okay, so we've got on time 6, and we march over there. I'm not running, there's no need to exhaust my men before we even get into battle. I don't need my reinforcements to annihilate these guys. These men alone are some of the best Blackfrey has to offer. So I'm hoping that Tyrell doesn't stand a chance. Well, they do stand a chance. They have some really large host parked in the Crownlands by the looks of things. I'm hoping that that's like the bulk of their forces and not just a tiny bit of their forces. Section off these two cavalry here and just go around. Stick them in the trees over here. Are they seriously running away from me right now? That is fine with me because... Are they retreating? Really?
It could have been us, slain and defeated on the field,
Close
but
victory?
fortune has been kind and handed us victory.
Whatever you say, game. I didn't even lose one guy. That was, weird. Cowards.
Your
They knew they
enemies
were going
lie
to lose.
dead before me, my king. I will make them fear you. You should
this is more
fear
like
us
it.
coming, my enemy.
Bring on the pain. Now this is like every single one of the Tyrell forces right here.
Show
So this
no
could be a
mercy
big
to
battle.
our
I
people's
mean, yeah, like 1, 2, 3,
enemies.
4. There's at least 4
Attack!
stacks of Tyrell forces in this, but I doubt they'll all show up. Incredibly, I doubt, really, like hugely doubt that they will all show up to this battle. I do not have the CPU power on my computer to run all of those troops on the same screen at the same time. I don't think. I could, if I lowered down the detail, but I like having on max detail. Quality over quantity, but I upload one video every fucking day of the week, so we already have quantity. As for quality, well, I've seen better. I've also seen hell of a lot worse, so we can't really complain too much. Well, you could complain, but I'm not made of money, and the Bluetooth, the Blue Yeti microphone thing that I'm looking into getting is well expensive. I don't think I can afford to go to Airsoft this weekend, yet alone buy a new mic at the moment, so... Exact same thing that we did last time.
Units, fly like the wind.
Which is get this close to him. The front line here attacks. And then we group together the guys who aren't moving in the back lines. Now you guys can go over here, and you guys can go over here. Now as for you guys, you can group with the king. and muster over on the right hand side, and you guys can move over here with the armed forces. Do the same tactic that we did last time.
Heavy infantry! Move, move! Heavy infantry! Move, move! Heavy infantry! Move, move! Heavy infantry! Run, knights! Run, knights! Move, move! Heavy infantry! With all haste! Heavy infantry! Run! Heavy infantry!
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Quickly! Heavy infantry!
And we want my infantry flanking them from behind
With all haste!
before we move in my cavalry.
Double time! Heavy infantry! Quickly! Heavy infantry! Quickly! Heavy infantry! Quickly! 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 Move! Move! Attack quickly!
Okay, move over those 2 units of cavalry.
Heavy infantry! Attack quickly!
Here's where we move in the second unit
Heavy infantry! Move!
of
Move!
infantry to flank from behind.
Heavy infantry! Attack quickly! Heavy infantry! Forward! Heavy infantry! Forward! Heavy infantry! Double time! Heavy infantry! Quickly! Heavy infantry! Run! Heavy infantry! Heavy infantry! Attack quickly! Heavy infantry! Attack quickly! Heavy infantry! Quickly! Units! Forward!
Push
Quickly!
past those cavalry.
With all haste! Double time! Attack quickly!
Okay, there's weaker points over this side, so we send them over here.
Heavy infantry! Move! Move!
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
And we've completely and utterly cornered them. They stand no chance.
Attack quickly! Heavy infantry!
The enemy have brought up more. The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Strike hard and break the spirit of his army.
Double time! Attack quickly!
The enemy general is no true man. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men to their fate.
Infantry!
Once we've done dealt with these guys here, we'll straight away we'll regroup these guys into one group so that we can deal with them in a minute. Same deal with the cavalry. And we just need to swing around in a minute once we've dealt with all these guys.
Orders completed, Your Majesty. Charge the enemy! Charge the enemy!
And then we deal with the second army that's on its way.
Look how our cowardly foe
Ready to begin
runs.
sending
It's
crossbowmen
time
to
to
deal with
press the attack.
We Which is not going to end well for them because I'll send my cavalry over to annihilate them. So they aren't too exhausted when they get in.
With all haste! Double time! Double time! Quickly!
There you go. Just let my cavalry deal with these
The battle is
idiots.
very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Now the major question is, how long exactly is they... Look at all the bodies of the Tyrells. Green, 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 green. Silly green bastards. Hey, not too far away from me. Get back over here. If I get these guys into position quickly. Okay, defensive position is compromised. So, plan B, the assault. We'll use these three to flank around the left.
Heavy infantry! With all haste! Heavy infantry! Move! Quickly! Heavy infantry! Quickly! Run! Double time!
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Heavy infantry! With all haste! Heavy infantry! Quickly! Run! Quickly! Heavy infantry! Quickly! Heavy infantry! Heavy infantry! Quickly!
Okay, send the cavalry.
Heavy infantry! Quickly! Heavy infantry!
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Heavy infantry! Quickly!
Blackfrey cavalry. Unstoppable by definition. Okay, now watch the wave of rapping, you douchebags, as I charge my cavalry in.
Units fly like the wind! Units fly like the wind! Units fly like the wind!
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. The enemy general flees, like the coward he is. The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in skill.
Units fly like the wind! Charge the enemy! Units fly like the wind! Units fly like the wind!
Gotta love the power of cavalry. If you got enough of them, if the enemy are busy fighting stuff, then it's just easily charge in, wipe them out.
Units fly like the wind! Charge the enemy! Charge the enemy! Quickly! Attack quickly! Quickly! Attack quickly! Charge the enemy!
I wonder if they're going to send any more troops. I doubt it. Hopefully not, because it's been
Look
over
how
5
our
minutes now. We don't want to
cowardly
make this video
foe
too long.
runs. It is time to press the attack.
Ah crap, they have sent me. Okay. In position, lads. Where's my reinforcements exactly, I want to know? Send my cavalry back. Yeah, this may be a very long battle. Okay, lads, in position.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Let them crash down on them. And this is where I'll use my cavalry to just scare the shit out of most of them. Okay, get my infantry off defense. Attack, attack, attack. Just literally keep them running and attack. Attack. All I can say is, thank fuck I have this much decent cavalry on this army. I knew they'd come in handy.
General is no true man. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, there we go.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Okay, so what's the chances of there being even more guys after this? Because I'm not quite sure how long this tactic is going to last. Starting to run out of guys on horseback.
The enemy have brought up more men. They
Oh,
hope to make
fuck
up in
me.
numbers what
Dude,
they lack in
This
skill.
video is going to be like an hour long of just me routing people with horses. Where the hell? Okay, guys, into position again. This time all the way over here. Go for it, move.
My lord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events. Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
Oh, good lord. This is gonna be like the biggest fucking battle that I've ever had in Total War. Ever.
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Okay, so we'll send these group of knights around that side. These guys can flank
Only
around
intervention
the left.
by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
Come on, let's try to not stop on it. I want you to attack the general anyway, but... You know, I could swear that I had reinforcements in this. I swear that all of my host was in this battle as well. Not just the Tyrells. Let's go. Be in the middle. If we could kill a few of their damn generals, then we'll pull this one back in the winning team. At least that's the plan. Okay, so if my reinforcements doesn't show up,
Only
this could end
intervention
really
by the
quite
Almighty
badly.
Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle. Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
I will keep my king alive and near the troops. But defense-wise, my guys are like 20 times better than all of theirs combined, so with any luck. Well, it's not luck, it's if we can kill their generals, they should be able to rout easily.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
Take these 2 units off defense right here and get them to attack that general.
Heavy infantry! With all haste! Attack quickly!
Ha! My reinforcements is here. Do not go after that unit of guys that is vastly in the middle of a giant army of twats, you bastard.
Heavy infantry!
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
The general's bodyguard! Attack quickly!
I think that's his youngest son, actually, that's coming to his aid.
Double time! Move out!
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let us pray it remains as such.
Attack quickly! General's bodyguard! Attack quickly!
Come on, they're right there. Attack 'em.
Attack quickly! Attack quickly!
My king and the Tyrell general fight now. There's no way they'll come on top. Okay, if the defensive gets them moving quicker, then we'll do that. But we really need help over here. I mean, I killed fucking like 5 units of guys, for God's sake. This is going to be an hour-long thing at this rate. And that's only if this is the last army to show up.
Attack quickly! Heavy infantry! General's bodyguard!
Okay, well, if I can trick them to come get me.
Quickly! Quickly!
Oh, get out of there, you idiot.
Double time! Advance!
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Double time! Move out! Double time! Attack quickly! Attack quickly!
I don't know who this guy is, but I have a real beef with him. Come back here, you little shit. What the hell is my guy doing? Just throw your sword at his face. You got my reinforcements, the king's youngest son coming to the battle over there. My men are still defending valiantly, I might add. I don't even care if this is an hour-long video because it's totally worth it. I mean, this is like the biggest fucking battle I've ever had at this point. Okay, it's 1v1. Or it was 1v1 until this giant generals do they have in this? Our reinforcements is on its way, but it's taking its sweet fucking time. Come on, what is this guy? The King of the Reach or something? All I know is he's fucking not dying. Okay, now another general has shown up to fight me.
Advance! Run! March! Quickly! Run!
Okay, if you want to fight me, I'll take you directly to my reinforcements. Although you're fucking a lot faster than I am.
Onward! General's bodyguard!
If the king can get to his son in time. Then the battle will be won with them.
Oh Lord,
No!
have mercy! Our leader lies slain on the battlefield.
He fought well. His son shall avenge him.
Oh, shameful day.
You'll have to,
Our
because,
army is running from the field. We must rally our men before all is lost.
I don't know, how many battles did I win? Okay, he should be able to win this easily. He vastly outnumbers them with superior troops, I think.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost
Should
half their
run,
men.
like, straight away. I mean, most of their stuff is really, really badly wounded as well. Who's that? One of the enemy generals has already fallen.
The enemy
another
general
one.
lies. The enemy general flees. Like
He
the
only comes
coward
sooner.
he is. Strike hard and break the spirit of his army.
If he had only come sooner. And now we wait for the another huge
The
army.
enemy
Oh, no,
army
maybe not.
runs. We
Okay,
must
I'll let him kill as
pursue
many of them
and
as he
hunt
wants.
them down.
Unless the king was captured, I can't tell because I've ain't got no volume on my end, so... That's always the thing, is like, I don't know whether he's captured or did they kill him? I don't know. Probably killed him. I'm not that lucky. At least he died bravely. I mean, if you're going to die, then that's up there with one of the best ways to be. I mean, he won fights against at least like 3 of the Tyrell armies before falling, almost killing
All
the last
civilized
one as well,
peoples
all
will
on
be
his own.
awed
Look,
by the victory we have won here today.
yeah, men deployed and then killed 2,000 thingamajig and then Blackfrey and then there you go. How many armies did I kill here? Yeah. The king took out at least 3 full stacks of men. And died on the last, or at least fell on the last. If he's dead, he fought well. He will be remembered. That was a battle of battles right there. There is no mercy for the weak.
No! Victory for our people!
Be
For
remembered.
our king!
You will be remembered. He fought well and he died well. But anyway, guys, this has probably been like the longest video that I've done in almost a year now. Almost like an hour long. We lost one army in trade for about 5 of the Tyrell armies. And most of their generals. On the downside, we lost a king. His son will carry on his legacy. It's kind of weird that he keeps the Great
Yes,
Bastard title instead of the King, because he's not the Great Bastard. But anyway, that's there is still a lot of stuff to be tweaked with this submod, I think so. Oh, it's still awesome. But we'll end this right here because it's been well over 30 minutes. A hell of a lot of time, over 30 minutes. Annotation, top right hand side, I swear it will not be this long next time, unless we get into another hugely epic battle. So guys, that's all for now. Soul out.